Oh, it's cool. I never actually noticed. It says 4C in the headlight. That's cute. All right, everybody, Rob Ferretti here with my 6-month Keeps hair restoration update. And as you can tell, I have hair. I have more hair than I started with, and just 6 months ago, I was bald. And I had no hair because I let them shave my head, because allowing them to shave my head provided better results. So they get to really pack everything in, see exactly where it goes, and you know what, hair grows back, and that's important. So as you can see, I've got a little bit more frontage here than I did before the treatment. It comes in fuller, and as the 6-month time point comes along, it starts to fill in the front here. So this is going to get more dense up to a year. Most of the hair regrowth is between 6 months and a year, so this is where the density really starts to come in. I still recommend keeping on the Keeps regimen if you're doing any of the other treatments, but if you want those instant results, because that's what everybody thinks, I'll pop a pill, next thing you know, poof, sprouts up. Keeps hair restoration is for you. It's a little bit more expensive, but you get the instant results that you're looking for, and it's permanent. So you can enjoy your hair for as long as you want. So check them out. This is keeps.com/Rob Ferretti to check out Keeps Hair Restoration. That's keeps.com/Rob Ferretti. What's up, everybody? Rob Ferretti here, and you may not recognize this car because it's not green anymore. But it's not green anymore because the green was ugly. And this is the Alfa Romeo that you remember I started the process on a long time ago of doing a mechanics lien, and Papa finally got the title after many, many years. But we do have this thing ready to go now. I've just got like 2 things that I have to do. Let me put the title on the ground there so I can show you the car. This car, I've never gotten so many people emailing me like, hey, you made a video a while ago about the Alfa Romeo. Can I buy that? And I'm like, why does everybody like this car so much? I don't like this car. I've never liked the car. It's been stored here. I've stored this now for, geez, like 6 or 7 years, and it's time to go. Like now that I finally have the title, I always told people I didn't want to process a sale on this car until I had a title for it. Now that I finally have a title for it, this little 4C can go bye-bye. Believe it or not, too, I benefited over the fact that this car has gone up in value over the last like 2 years. This car at one point in time was like $45,000. Now they're selling for like $70,000. It's ridiculous. Now this car, and I don't even know what year it is. Let me look it up. Hold on. Is a 2018 Alfa Romeo 4C. And it could be yours if you want it. I'm going to retail this car because there's no reason not to. It was never a rental car. It doesn't go into my portfolio. It's just something that I'm now recovering my storage fees many years later. So, and there's no reason to fire sale this because it's just sitting here. You'll see on the ground here, this is all Plastidip that we had to take off this car. This car, so frustrating because like all of these companies, you look and you're like, yeah, we got $9,000 clear bra or $9,000 wrap. And you're like, why do people charge so much for that? Because they like take off the door panels and like wrap these things. Well, why would you do that? You know, wrap is supposed to be temporary, not permanent, right? So don't take off the door panels and strip the thing down, because then when somebody has to take the wrap off, it's a pain in the butt. And that's what it was with this one. Now, these things, these mirrors were wrapped. I got 2 more of these. These are like 30 bucks. This doesn't look broken, but it doesn't stay on anymore. It's got the little 2 clips on the bottom. And then you put this in, but it doesn't snap in, so when I shut the door. So I got 2 new, 1 each for both sides of that. And then I got the new clips for the door panels. But this thing's got, I think, like 14,000 miles on it. What is it? 13,679 miles on it. And yeah, like no check engine lights, no anything. It's good to go. Fires up, drives. I don't like it. I don't get this car. This no power steering thing. It gets old very quickly. I guess it would make a pretty good little track rat, but I think it looks a hell of a lot better in white than it did in green. Not the biggest fan of the wheels either. These are carbon fiber wheels. I saw this on, I forget what I saw the window sticker, but it had these wheels were either a dealer installed option or they were actually on the window sticker as a carbon fiber wheel, which is pretty cool. But Alfa Romeo. Now, this process wasn't easy, right? The process took the official product. We tried doing it like ourselves, and it never worked out. So we hired a company to do the mechanics lien, and it took, I think that was like February. So we're talking 10 months to finally get the title. So it takes a good portion of time. They handled everything. We had to do a public auction, which is a pretty common thing that you have to like post, like whatever, in the news. I forget how you had to be. You had to make this public auction announcement. Nobody showed up. Nobody ever shows up to those things. But like even when somebody does show up, it's like you can, like it's not like I was going to sell this thing at auction for $11. Like, all right, first bid, 20 bucks. Anyone? Nobody? Okay, here's 20 bucks. It doesn't work like that. But we did the posting for the auction. We did the title search to see if there was any creditors out there. And sure enough, now I have the title. So that took a while. The title company, the company that does that, got a couple $1,000. It wasn't a tremendous amount of money. It was, they did most of the work on this. The reconditioning of the car, stripping it off the wrap and everything like that, that was probably the hardest part about all of this stuff. And I'm looking to get rid of it. I still, to this day, have no idea why the insurance company, when I call up and like, hey, we're looking for this car. Oh, it's right here, storage. Like, all you can do is pay the storage. All right, yeah, just send us the bill. All right, well, if you don't pay it by the first of next month, I'm going to have to add another month. Yeah, okay. Hey, you guys, like 6 months would go by, and I'm like, guys, are you going to pay for the storage thing and come get the car? Yeah, send us the updated bill. And they would just never pay it. I'm like, guys, I'm going to put a mechanics lien on this thing if somebody doesn't come get it. Like, I don't want this thing. And sure enough, that was like 3 or 4 years ago. It was ridiculous. And like as many times, they just stopped responding to my emails. And I'm like, all right, I guess they wrote the car off, and I need to be able to do something with it, which is why I did the title, got the title under the mechanics lien, and why one of you fine people can own this if you want. We're going to put up, I don't know, eBay or bring a trailer. We'll put cars and bids. We'll put it somewhere unless somebody wants to make me actual offers, knowing what it's worth. I think I looked up the wholesale on it. It was like $65. For this with the mileage and everything like that. So with that in mind, if you have a number over 65 that you want to offer and it saves us the auction fees and stuff like that, we could be talking. If not, you're not going to get it for 20 grand. It's not how it works. Even though my storage bill was not $65,000, once I go through the process and incur all these other expenses and everything like that, I'm not just looking to recover my storage bill now. I'm looking to recover time, effort, and everything like that. And there's no reason to sell something below market value if I could go run it through Mannheim tomorrow and get 65 for it. So I am going to retail this car. If anyone is seriously interested, you can shoot me an email, rob@superspeeders.com, and we can talk. Oh, it's cool. I never actually noticed. It says 4C in the headlight. That's cute. A little carbon tub Alfa Romeo, and it can be one of yours if you want it. So check it out. That's the process. If you have any questions, if you're in a situation where you need to get a mechanics lien or something like that, shoot me an email. I'll try to guide you through it. I'll put you in touch with the company I used. If you're in New Jersey, if you're not, you may have to go to a different company. But the process, once you get a professional involved, I wouldn't suggest doing it yourself. Once you get a professional involved, it just takes time, but it does eventually get done. So thank you for watching. This thing, gone. It's going to free up a spot for somebody else to park their car. And the biggest reveal of ever, like that I've been waiting on. I've been waiting to share this with you guys forever. After many years of complaining, they have finally repaved the road. Look at that. No longer, and it doesn't look so good. I mean, it's not the showiest paved job, but they have repaved the road surrounding my shop, so now you can drive wherever you want. Maybe I can even do like a car show now in the spring or something like that, because I've never wanted to do that, because I'm like, we can do a car show and everyone's just thumping their cars. Nobody's going to bring their whatever Monza over here and thump their way through. But now that the roads are nice and paved, it's quiet, especially on like Sundays. We may be able to pull that off. And they even repaved the side street here. So we are golden I could drive anything through here without blowing a shock. I know, right? And on that bombshell, thank you for watching. Rob Ferretti. Catch you tomorrow.